Yep.
Yes? Okay. Kindergarten, no? We are now sitting on the carpet and we are going to review our Bible story today. We've been talking about Joseph, haven't we?
Yes.
Okay. Now, yes, we've been doing that, and then later you can go back to your desk to finish up your booklet. Now, let me ask you something. Do you remember all the bad things that happened to Joseph? Who can tell me at least one bad thing that happened to Joseph? Sarah.
That his brothers were jealous.
What? His brothers were jealous. That's a bad thing. Who can tell me another bad thing that happened to Joseph? Sophia.
He got put in jail.
He got put in jail. Now, imagine all those bad things that happened. I will continue to ask you. Just give me a second. Now, at the end in our story, we talked about it yesterday. What happened at the very end when he saw his brother? He finally revealed to them. Were his brothers happy to see him?
Yes.
Were they happy, Ana Sofia?
They're scared.
They were scared. Why do you think they were scared? Who remembers? We talked about it yesterday. Austin.
Because they didn't know who that was.
They didn't know who that
And he
was?
also got thrown in a hole.
Yes. And you know what? If Joseph had not forgiven them, he could have done something really bad. Now, you know what? I'm going to show you something. What is this?
Heart.
And what is this over here?
Heart.
A heart. Do you all have a heart?
Yes.
Yes. You know what? You're going to be telling me, we're going to be reviewing everything that happened that was wrong that happened to Joseph. And every time it happens, I'm going to crumple the heart. Because when some things that are bad happen to you, does your heart feel happy or does it feel sad?
Sad.
Sad. Okay, so again, who can tell me one bad thing that happened to Joseph? Sarah?
His brothers were jealous.
His brothers were jealous, so we're going to crumple it up. I'm going to open it up. Is the heart still a heart?
Yes.
It is a heart, but what's different about this heart now? Maya?
It's a little bit bumpy.
It's a little bit bumpy, it's a little bit
I know
red.
that.
And you know what? What did his brothers do to him? What was one thing that the brothers did to him? Honey, they were not kind. So I'm going to just say, when you're not kind, when you are bad to somebody, also your heart doesn't feel good. Remember, we talked about it yesterday.
No,
This is Joseph's heart. Something bad happened to him. Oh, it's not a happy heart. His brothers did something bad. It's like little pieces of the heart come up. What else? This is the brothers and this is Joseph. What else happened to Joseph? Yes, that was not a good thing. Austin.
He got thrown in a hole.
What?
He got thrown in a hole.
He got thrown in a hole in a pit. Oh, that's not a happy thing. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Hopefully this is not going to rip. Who threw him in the pit? Sophia, Ana Sofia. Who threw Joseph in the pit?
His brothers.
His brothers. Did they have a happy heart? No, not a happy heart. Does it look like a heart?
No.
No, it's being ripped all to pieces. What else was bad that happened to Joseph? Honey. His brothers were angry at him, that's right, because they were jealous, like she has said. Did they have a beautiful coat like Joseph?
No.
No, like look at this heart, oh my goodness. Can we ever get it to be nice and smooth again? I don't know, it looks like no. And who did that? Who took off his coat and ripped it apart? Isaac.
His brothers and his brothers, he put him in jail.
That's right. Okay, they put him in jail too, right there. Oh my goodness, look at that. That heart is all shredded to pieces. Oh my goodness. Can this heart ever be the same?
No.
It doesn't look like it can. We're going to try to fix it. Okay, one more thing that happened to Joseph that wasn't happy. Who can think of another thing? Ottawa, what else happened to Joseph that was not a good thing?
In jail.
He got thrown in jail. Oh my goodness.
I said that.
That's okay. You need to be kind. Were you being kind to her right now?
No.
When you're not kind, look at that. Look what happens to the heart. How does it feel?
Sad.
Sad. And when you do that too, and you're pointing, his heart also feels like this, and your heart gets thrown into little pieces. Okay? So we don't want to do that. Look over here, Isaac and Austin. When you don't use kind words to somebody, when we look at them mean and our tone of voice is not kind, this is what happens to their heart. It's not a happy heart. And also to our heart, we are taking little pieces away. Because you know what? When we are mad, our heart is not happy. And then later, I can try to do things. I could say to Ottawa, Ottawa, I'm sorry. I'm going to put blue here. I can say, Ottawa, I'm very sorry that I did that. And that's like trying to put the little heart together. What else could I do to fix something that I did wrong? Yes, Sarah. What else could I do to fix something that I did wrong? Yes, honey.
Do a heart, fix it again.
That's right. I could try to do something, maybe give them a card to try to fix things. Sophia, what else could I do to try to fix things?
You could also be a friend.
You could also be a friend. I'm just trying to put this together. Is it looking like a heart?
No.
Not really, because I don't know where the pieces go. What else could I do to try to fix something that I did wrong, Austin?
Say sorry.
Say, I'm sorry. Right there. What else could I do, Sarah?
You could, like if you do something bad to them and you don't say I'm sorry, there's another way. You can just you can make something.
I could make something for them.
If you broke something of them, that you could fix it.
Yes, and you know what? Every time you do something kind, it's like trying to put your heart together. But is this looking like a heart?
No.
No, it's not. Oh my goodness. And you know what? Every time your heart was hurt, when somebody says sorry and you tell them, okay, you forgive them, or if they do something nice to you, it's like putting a little Band-Aid. Let's see, do you think if I put a Band-Aid here, it's going to fix the heart and it's going to be nice and smooth again?
Yes.
Okay, let's try it. Shall we try it?
Yes. No.
Okay, let's say that people said sorry to me. I said sorry over there. I'm going to say, somebody said sorry to me. I'm going to put it right here. And let's see, will it make nice and smooth? Did it make the heart nice and smooth?
Yes. No.
Is it still wrinkled or is it smooth all over?
Still.
Wrinkled. Oh, maybe I need another Band-Aid.
Let's
Okay,
put
somebody
the
gave me
Band-Aid.
a card because they were mean to me and they did not want to share anything. But then they said, well, they didn't say sorry, but it felt bad, and they drew me a beautiful picture with a rainbow and butterflies on it. So that's like putting another Band-Aid there. Let's see, will this Band-Aid make my heart nice and smooth?
No.
Oh my goodness, no. How many Band-Aids would I have to put on this heart?
One
so that
more.
it becomes, one more? Okay, one more. That's the last one. We're going to put it there.
A chewing at 99.
Oh, that's a lot of Band-Aids. I don't know that I have that many Band-Aids. I'm going to put this one here.
Why do we
Because the person now said, I want to be your friend. I love you. Oh, that should make my heart all nice and smooth. Is the heart better?
Yes.
No. It's a heart with Band-Aids. It's all wrinkled. And what about this heart?
No.
No. Oh my goodness. So these two hearts are ruined. What can we do? How can I get a new heart? How can my heart be like brand new again? What could happen? Honey, what do you think?
And not angry again.
To not be angry again. That's a good solution. Yes, what else? What do you
By
think?
asking God to give you a new heart.
By asking God to give you a new heart. And you know what? When bad things happen to you, and they're always going to happen bad things, somebody's going to be mean to you. Austin, sit up. Somebody's going to say, I don't want to be your friend. Somebody's going to say, I don't want to share my cookies. And you know what? Your heart is going to feel like this. And when the people comes and says sorry, you're not going to want to say, oh, I forgive you. But you know what? It's hard because it happened to me. I don't like to say, oh, I forgive you. But I ask God, and you know what? God says, I know all about your broken heart, and you don't need that heart anymore. God says, I'm going to give you, like Sarah said, a brand new heart. A heart that can never be wrinkled. Never ever. Let's see, this should be working. A brand new heart that can never be wrinkled. The heart that God gives you, you know what? It's totally different. It's not going to be broken into pieces because God has a special glue. With my glue that I use, you can still see the broken heart and that it doesn't really look like a heart. But you know what? God says, I'm not interested in putting the pieces back together.